Hey there, everyone. right. Forgot to do makeup. Oh well. Hey, Siebert. So this is a heck of a game. And there's... we'll work on that audio bounce a little bit. So what I want to start off with here is talking a little bit... Yeah, so this was a game made by a company... No one had really heard of these developers in the common circles. It was just, oh, Capcom's got a new game out. I want to show the trailer for this game. Here. And give you an idea of what it was about this that I found interesting. That's what. It's already, though, playing with ideas of what reality is, or glitching the system here. And looking at this, it was very much of like, oh, this is the gameplay trailer. This is what they're trying to do, right? This isn't what the game's actually going to be like.
This is the target, Frank Forlan, new commander of the Saber Force. He's had a grudge against us for years, and now he's been promoted. He could be a real threat. Take him out for us.
Take him out? You want me to kill him?
No, I want you to remix his memories. Make him kill himself. It'll be less suspicious.
So we've got a main character that's definitely leery of the situation she's in, and at least objects to killing people immediately. Some type of security fields or something.
Did you not hear? She left him a couple of days back. Probably hooked up with some politician already.
Don't say that in front of Forlan. Hell, he fired my buddy just because he wouldn't shoot a beggar who got in the way. Maybe we should follow the wife so we get out while we can.
Okay, so establishing this guy as selfish and evil, so we don't feel bad about what we're about to do to him here. This was about 10 years ago, 2013.
So the courthouse ceremony will begin shortly. We're heading to your office now.
I know. Just give me a minute.
Calling Alexia. Unable to connect. Please leave a message.
Alexia, damn it, call me. The whole of Paris will be watching my appointment ceremony. You can't let me down like this. I need you there.
Message recorded.
Selfish bitch.
Hopefully that didn't just trigger anyone's home devices there. So this is one of those moments where I was like, okay, this is an interesting idea, but how's this game actually going to play? And since this has come out, I think we've seen in some of the Life is Strange games that
Selfish bitch.
this really is actually how this is going to play, or at least elements of this.
I gave you more than I ever took, Frank. You had my best years.
Bullshit. You'll ruin my career before it's even started.
Because I won't be standing next to you in a photo? Get real, Frank. I'm not gonna pretend anymore.
Alex, don't you dare walk out!
Fuck you, Frank!
Alex!
So that's what actually happened. Or at least how Frank remembers how it happened.
Bullshit. You'll ruin my career before it's even started.
Looking at the various items, what can we do to change the scene here?
Because I won't be standing next to you in a photo? Get real, Frank. I'm not gonna pretend anymore.
Alex, don't you dare walk out!
What are you gonna do? Shoot me? You can't even stand up straight. Be serious, Frank. You never even take the safety off. And I'm tired of pretending. Goodbye, Frank.
Please.
So we've moved the bottle so he trips and
Don't you
lands his
dare
hand on the
walk out.
gun, and then remove the safety on the gun so that when he pulls
What are
the
you gonna
trigger,
do? Shoot me?
it's going to fire.
You can't even stand up straight. Be serious, Frank. You never even take the safety off.
Alex!
And just from a scene composition standpoint, the shattering the mirror that she was looking into earlier really.
So we're coming to escort you to the courthouse right now. We can't delay this
Bastards.
any longer.
You're not
So now he
taking
thinks
the
that
risk. It
instead
was an
of-
accident.
Instead
I
of being
won't give you the
escorted to the courthouse
satisfaction.
for his ceremony, he thinks he's being escorted for
I'm so sorry, Alex.
murdering his wife or
I'm so
girlfriend.
sorry.
Or
All right, Frank, you win.
So yeah, very interesting. May 2013 was when it was scheduled to release, and I think it did release then. And yeah, this is one of those games where like I just bought it right away and never played it. So let's take a look at this together. So, with that as a start, Siebert, any thoughts or expectations or things that you're hoping for here? Part of me is asking this just to get an audio check, but I'd also like to hear your opinion. oil up this play here. This. And then went on to make a game about photography. I just realized that my layers are in the wrong order here. Let me get that fixed. Fortunately, the game's very fussy about what window has focus. So, let's see what we're gonna find out here. Can we get... Oh good, we can get a window mode. Yeah. Let's just see. Doesn't look like we've got a caption option though. My audio is really low. Let me see what I can do about that. There we go. I can't tell. Is Script Kiddie supposed to be hard or easy? Yes, Errorist Agent. Or Memory Hunter. I'm kind of fan of errorist agent just because of the complexity of saying that out loud. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Oh. Oh, so it looks like we can also change difficulty, at least whenever we can get to an option screen, which is nice. Yeah, let's see what this is.
After our boat sank, I was the only refugee to reach the shore. I held my husband's hand until the very last second. I can still feel the nails of his fingers sticking into mine, you know?
The first night he said to me, "Let's share our memories." I remember I was sort of afraid, but then he smiled and we hit the switch together, and then I felt everything. For the first time, I was living all of his love for me. It felt so warm and so strong that it almost hurt. For the last 3 years, every day has been our first day.
The weather was so hot that day. The streets stank of this awful smell of burning plastic. I walked with the other children across town until we were outside of Paris. No one fired. The war was over. I don't know if I'll ever find the courage to give these memories to my son. But I'm relieved to know that they are all safe and secure.
Thanks to my Sen-Sen, I choose to remember every defining...
Sorry, I was just getting that mouse cursor out of there.
moment of my life. Good ones and the bad. Thanks to my Sen-Sen, my husband lives on. Here and here.
Okay, when you say that's nice, are you talking about the audio levels or the game there? Because wow, there's a lot to unpack in what's going on in there. Like I'm taken to the idea of Commander Sissoko and taken to the idea of Commander Sisko in DS9, the temporal aliens asking him, "Why do you live here?" The way he was spent his time in his memory. Like the young woman, when she talks about every day being their first day, does she mean that it feels like that each day is that special, or they just spend every day having their first date over and over again? What does it mean to actually share your memories of someone else? I mean, I'm definitely intrigued, and that idea does seem like something special, but and with the older woman of is she talking about that memory of losing her husband, or that's a good, yeah, the line between memory and emotion. You know, do you ever have like a song that has like a good or a bad feeling attached to it, and does that stay with you, or does that start to feel like like an old vinyl record wearing out, like it's as you play through that groove each time, does it etch a little deeper? Or is it like, or is it like streaming where you just have the perfect copy and it's the same every single time? Which would you want? Memory wipe in progress.
Post memory wiped. Sen awaiting new memorial content.
Good day. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What is your name?
Nilin.
What year? What did you say?
Nilin.
Damn. Now that's a first. Not to worry. We'll scrape away those last memories. What year is it?
I don't know.
It's 2084. Do you know where you are?
No.
Not so resistant after all. Thank you for your cooperation. Dr. Quaid.
Yes.
This subject is displaying some resistance.
Complete the substitution protocols, then send her to me. I'll erase the last barriers myself.
Yes, Doctor.
Good day. Raise your head, please. Thank you. Now stand up. Please follow the orange line to your next assignment.
Trust your senses, choose memorize. if I got any options for zooming in here or anything like that.
Oh.
So is this a cell or a treatment room?
The orange line marks your path. Try not to get lost.
You're a lying SOB, man. He doesn't do that kind of thing. What? How do you know? How do you know?
Please try to follow the orange line.
I tell you, I can't believe Steve didn't give me that bonus. Stop.
Someone help me.
Every time I see you.
Please await the staff member.
You're lucky to have the
We will attend to you as quickly as we can.
Okay, yes, I got the And you got the card for the candy. I got the card too, but that's not the point. I should have got that bonus. What time do you come into the room?
I'm trying to listen to the conversation that they're having to see if.
Well, maybe that's your answer. I mean, I never leave work before 10 at night.
Please do not bother our staff. They will attend to you in good time.
A lot of it was going on about.
Very good.
Yeah, I got the car, but I didn't get the bonus that I was promised. Or felt they should have.
A smile is always worth more than a frown. Please remain friendly when interacting with staff.
I don't remember.
Your memory has been erased in accordance with Neo-Paris research and development legislation. You are safe. You have nothing to fear. Memory loss can be disorientating. It is normal to feel periods
The
of heightened
reconversion
anxiety.
project. That sounds totally safe and normal. Sure, everything is just going to be fine.
Dr. Quaid is a world-renowned specialist, and he is dedicated to the successful treatment of each and every one of you. Know that you are in safe hands.
Oh hey, Angel's trying to talk to me.
Do not wander from the designated path.
That's going to be a huge metaphor, isn't it, later? About wandering from the designated path.
For your own peace of mind, please follow the path designated by the orange line. Move forward. We are doing our best to make this transition as stress-free as possible. Please follow the orange pathway. Do not wander from the designated path. Move forward, please.
This is all wrong.
So I like that. There's those little bumps, like when I first walked up to this console, that have it make it feel less like a game and more of like we're watching something happening. It's kind of clever.
Please stand in line and wait for your turn before sitting down on the chair.
What's a chair?
Move forward.
Nilin. Nilin, can you hear me?
Yes.
They're about to wipe your brain, Nilin. Don't let them do it. I need to create a diversion. Be ready to move when I say.
Who are you?
I'm the voice you have to listen to if you want to live.
Don't leave me alone.
Move forward. Very good. Please stand in line and wait for your turn before sitting down on the chair.
Member anomaly. Temporary quarantine established. Thank you for your
Please stay in
patience.
line.
That got their attention. Nilin, the large metal shutter is going to raise on your left. If you understood me, move your head. I'm linked to your sense set. I'll feel it. The door. Go under it. Now.
Oh, this is automatic here. Walking to the door wasn't, but... Ken has? I guess not.
Unattended patient in restricted area. Coercive unit deployed.
The passage on your right. Take it. Get up. You've got to keep going.
But, by the way, the color scheme of my controller here. This is actually a Titanfall controller, but based on everything we're seeing, it might as well be a Remember Me. This looks like the kind of room you have a boss fight in.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're almost there. Slide into a casket. Quickly.
At least one of those bodies is moving. Seem to be able to do anything about it, though. There are tooltips coming up, but the loading screen goes so quickly I don't even read them.
Nilan, are you okay?
No, I need to get out of here. Get me out of here now!
Calm down. My name is Edge. You have to trust me, sis.
I just did, bro, and now I am trapped in a coffin!
I must prepare you for what is waiting outside. The enemy is Memorize, a corporation that has digitized and commoditized memories. They call it Sen technology, and the world is addicted to it. You follow?
Yes.
You were a memory hunter, Nilan, the best. Other hunters merely pillage memories, but you can remix them. And above all, you are an errorist, just like me.
Why did they do this to me?
You were a revolutionary fighter, and my best agent. We all fought to assure that no firm might build a monopoly on all human memories. But I failed. We were rounded up and imprisoned.
Oh, this is all very interesting, but I really have to get out of this coffin now!
The currents are going to take you to Slum 404. Once you've landed, I'll tell you my plan.
Listen! Johnny is crying!
Oh, you need to get that. I will help make that happen if you want.
Oh, brother! Alive? Mine first thief. Mine first thief. Look! I knew us. Oh, pain is shared now. Fear is lost now. I knew us. Tears and grins. Lost. Look! Lost. I knew us.
Pain is shared now.
Dark
Fear
pain.
is lost now.
Been searching a long time now.
Fear. Lost. Lost.
Tears and grins. Sister? Meet.
How about friend? I'm not part of your tribe. Is that it?
One of the things that I've noticed about a lot of the games that I've run is I've never used the humanoid creatures like oh, it's living plants but with weapons, or mushroom, anything that's designed to like substitute for like humans but with like pack tactics. For some reason I've never felt comfortable using any of those. Got a whole series of thoughts on that, but I'm just very curious about what these things are. Like, Also, actually, let's talk about this guy's plan. I mean, maybe this is just like the, you know, maybe something went wrong. Like the path went, you know, the coffin went to the wrong place, or he's just like, okay, hopefully they'll find you before you starve, because I know that they're searching and looking for these leftover people. Like, are these... So we saw that, you know, bodies weren't moving. You know, the idea that this is like cleaning out the dead in some way, but some don't. Some survive. Is it, you know, is it like their minds weren't completely drained or wiped, or but the idea that these humans, with the absence of everything, the one thing that they hold on to is finding more of them, finding those like them, and by doing so they're able to share their pain and make it a little bit better. Like beyond anything else, what they're striving for is a sense of community. Is like that's the essence of our nature. All right, let's go beat him up, I guess. This is what goes on in my head when I play games. I'm sorry.
I don't want to fight you.
You're gonna have to, Nilin. These guys will kill you. Use your presence.
As you progress, you unlock your forgotten fighting moves called presence. Your combos on the left can be customized with the unlocked presence on the right. Important, the first slot in your combo cannot be customized. Input sequence of a combo is predetermined and immutable. Isn't a metaphor of this game that nothing is predetermined and immutable, or that everything is? Do not deviate from the path. How much of the interface aligns with what the story is that the game is trying to tell? Power presence deal extra damage. Use them to strike hard. Make a 3-hit combo with the 2 power presence Nilin has remembered. Select a presence with the left stick and press A to validate. We all like validation. Now use the left stick to select the combo you want to put the present into and press A to validate. It would be nice if I had the option to... dodge them enough, can I make them fight each other? Probably not. Oh.
Get me your face.
What are they?
Leapers. Miserable cast-offs left to rot in the depths of Neo-Paris.
Miserable.
Oh, shoot.
Monstrous, more like.
They are the abandoned children of our Sen age. Simply humans like you or I, but cast as shadows of our shame. Something we are meant to fear. Another justification for the errorist cause.
Who's there?
There's just a lot of me jumping over them, running away, and we got a close-up of them with blind eyes, not blind eyes, blank eyes. See, that's how you can tell it's Paris. And that's how you can tell it's Neo-Paris. And apparently the Internet Explorer logo has finally changed to a red or orangey color. I do like Edge as a browser. Like, I've actually used that as my main browser these days. SAT hatches offer free nanomedical services to all Neo-Paris citizens. Press B to heal yourself. Do you think that's air you're breathing?
Okay, you need to get out of here. Go find Headache Tommy. I told him you were back in the game.
Who?
He runs a bar at the top of Slum 404. Start by climbing out of this dump, and I'll give you directions as and when.
Come on, that really feels like a... Okay, we grabbed the... Guess not, though. Okay, again, after this, they made a game about high school. Your Sensen calculates... Is that the optimal path?
The administration has admitted.
Remember, pull yourself up by your A button.
Escaped from the Amnesia Cathedral. Does anyone recognize Edge's hand in this? He's promised to bring down our civilization. One thing is certain. The number of elves freely roaming our beloved city doubled overnight, bringing the count to 2. Remember, Maggie told you first. Scandal at level C. The administration has admitted the escape of the notorious criminal Millen. How in hell did public enemy number 1 escape from the Amnesia Cathedral? Does anyone recognize Edge's hand in this? He's promised to bring down the civilization.
You think you know me?
The number of errorists freely roaming our beloved city doubled overnight, bringing the count to 2. Remember, Maggie told you first.
The number of terrorists in our city doubled overnight, bringing the count to 2.
Enemy number 1 escaped from the Amnesia Cathedral. But they don't recognize it.
The Amnesia Cathedral.
One thing is certain. The number of errors count to 2. Remember, Maggie told you first. The administration has admitted the
Oh, that's not where I thought I landed at all. The Nemist NGO gives access to the cultural memories of Neo-Paris in an effort to fight all forms of ignorance caused by memory loss. Nemist found throughout the levels can be read in the journal in the Simpson menu. Brain pain.
Up's the only way out of here.
I'm sure these masks floating here are not creating any type of narrative message at all about identity, and it's just a coincidence.
Edge. Who is this Tommy guy?
Tommy was your closest friend. A former memory hunter who's still faithful to our cause. His bar is in a cargo hull over the canal locks in Slum 404. The Leaking Brain. You can't miss it.
Get to the Leaking Brain. So would it be boring if I stopped to read the journal entries?
The meat stinks.
Usually... Okay, let's see. Okay, don't really care about those. Just so there's character stats that, like, if you're when you start looking for stuff to collect, it lets you know where you're going. I'm sure none of this stuff is going to be showing up anytime soon. The Prowler Leaper. Leapers are hostile outcasts who live in the most remote and polluted places of Neo-Paris. Their mutation is related to an unknown form of Sensen implant rejection. They are both regressive and aggressive. Basic attack, claw attack, special attack, wall attack. Prowler hangs on a wall and waits to swoop on a hostile target. Tips. Sensen DOS, DOS, or Spammer makes them fall off walls. You know, this... I kind of want these buttons in like Twitter now or something like that, because we've got, you know, a bit of narrative just in this formatting here. Founding of Neo-Paris 2053 hits 16 million. Shared December 23rd, 2068. So 15 years? No. Yeah, 15 years. It's not like quotes or retweets or anything like that. It's, I had remembered 2,647,812. I had forgotten 13,687,928. September 9th through the 12th, 2047. Several tremora seismic bombs laid waste to half of Paris. The catastrophe marked the end of the European Civil War and triggered a longer period of suffering and deprivation for the survivors trapped in a city pockmarked by craters from explosions. Local authorities were tempted to abandon the city during the 5 years after the destruction of Paris. The old capital had become a ghost town since the fall of the French government in 2041, and the municipal council was the only legitimate governing body. Paris was declared a free city in spring 2048, and gangs and looters ruled the streets. 2052, after 2 years of negotiation, Mayor Eugene Herbert Carbon, managed to persuade the great entrepreneur Anthony Carter Wells to move the head office of Memorize back to the city, where he had founded his company 40 years earlier. So this company is founding in 2012, 2014, when this game was released. Neat. That's clever. The announcement that this most famous and profitable company was returning to Paris to give the ravaged city renewed hope for the future. A massive rehabilitation project of the ex-capital was launched the following year, and the founding of Neo-Paris was announced. 2 factors would ensure the success of the project: the SAFE, or the Security and Freedom for Everyone program, generated a global topological map of the city devastated by bombs, and carried out a systematic survey of the remaining buildings and structures. Those impossible to rebuild were preserved to create a AVR, augmented vertical reconstruction, plan to build the city on the city, and skyscrapers appeared in the urban landscapes of Paris for the first time. This is where my failings in French really show up here. The second was the Merfertot, a huge dam around the city designed to protect it from outside attacks and to channel transport and trade into the city via canals and water channels linking the different districts. And what do we find? The Nymphia Hospital ship hits 1,335,794. Shared November 23rd, 2081. I had remembered 649,884. I had forgotten 685,910. The Nymphia is probably the most famous warship to be converted into a hospital. This treatment center gained international recognition in just a few years, specializing in the treatment of memorial disturbances under the direction of Dr. Sebastian Quaid. The origin of the hospital ships dates back to the European Civil War, 2040 to 2047, a time when devastated countries were in need of mobile field hospitals with a range of clinical facilities to treat physical and psychological traumas. The use of warships quickly caught on, and in Europe, roughly 30 ships of different sizes were converted, mainly corvettes and patrol ships, along with 5 frigates and 2 cruisers. In 2020, one of these cruisers became the famous... That's gotta be a typo. I bet they started with a time period and then bumped the time period around. In 2020, one of these cruisers became the famous Neo-Paris hospital ship, Nymphaea. Disarmed after the Civil War, she was towed to the center of Paris, moored near the La de la Cite, and became a public center for post-traumatic rehabilitation. At the time Neo-Paris was founded, 2053, the Nymphaea was the only hospital still in operation from the era of the former capital, now under total reconstruction. In 2070, Dr. Sebastian Quaid created a research and treatment unit here for memorial disturbances financed by Memorize and other charitable bodies. The various surgical and treatment services have been moved to new hospitals over the years, and the ship is now a special research center for memorial afflictions. The Nymphaea can now provide patients with the very best care procedures, the direct result of Dr. Quaid's pioneering research, and is proud of its recovery rate of over 75%. Every day the teams improve the techniques for treating memorial traumas characteristic of the Shenzhen civilization. I think that 2020 is an intentional typo. There's a little bit like the time and references of when things happen and what was the past and what's the present. Hey, Gum. Gum. I should know how this is pronounced. I've heard it before. Malao, right? Yeah, we're in the middle of learning about the devastation of Neo-Paris and how everyone's memories have been altered. And I was just saying that at first I thought there was a typo, but I think that history itself is being altered as there's some inconsistencies in this story about when exactly this wonderful hospital ship was brought to Paris and what it represents, and kind of this idea that we are rewriting our history with the idea of this noblest history perfection of everything of the old system that was good we preserved, and if we preserved it, it must be good, right? Oh yeah, have you played this? Yeah, this is my first time looking at this, so I can tell this is going to be a bit of a journey here. Sorry, I was laughing at the didactic display in the background there.
Food served all day at the Leaky Brain. Today's specials: crunchy crab cake a la Tommy and sewer shrimps in slum sauce.
But yeah, if you could read this, run from here.
Please, don't touch me.
Okay, yeah, like I was talking before about like what the Leapers represent. You know, here's they are a part of us. And is that a statue or it's a robot? But yeah, talking about the idea that on a certain level they're representing that, like, without memory, without reason, without anything, what they're driven to is form community. That the idea that forming a community and sharing their pain would help diminish it. This is the second time we've seen the tram brain, tram pain. Or is that pain isn't bread?
Punish. Punish. Leave before. Punish.
These things are everywhere.
Defeated child.
Defeated child. Good morning, here's...
Remember, dear brain peepers, it was Olga and her husband David who placed 37 errorists in amnesia cells, winning the Dead or Alive prize for 2082. Good luck, Olga. She'll need it working solo. Rumors of David's illness abound. We hope he recovers soon. Good morning. Here's a riddle. Who was that storm cloud seen flying towards Slum 404 through dawn's early light? Olga Sadova. Through hail and sleet like a dread bird of prey. No doubt the infamous bounty hunter is on the trail of errorist escapee Nilin. Remember, dear brain peepers, it was Olga and her husband David who placed 37 errorists in amnesia cells, winning the Dead or Alive prize for 2082. Good luck, Olga. She'll need it working solo. Rumors recover soon. Good morning. Here's a riddle. Who was that storm cloud seen flying towards Slum 404 through dawn's early light?
So...
Olga Sadova. Through hail and sleet like a dread bird of prey.
Is David ill, or is David been taken care of? I have a feeling we'll be seeing both of them soon.
There! Not there!
Not soon, but eventually. Again, these 6 masks. So this is what I was already doing. So I guess that shows a well-engineered interface. Okay, so I can't. Okay, so we've got... My biggest clue here is... stripey tile. Rusty stuff with the... So if that's that wall. No, that's that window, which means we want a higher angle, like up there. The glow cloud. Welcome to Night Vale.
Where are all the people? There must be someone up here.
I mean, oops. Okay, so I'll let you die. That's good to know.
These things are everywhere.
Defeated child.
Here's a riddle. Who was that thing flying towards us?
There! Not there!
Where are all the people? There must be someone up here.
Long time passed. Where are all the people? A long time ago. That's where I want to go. Do I have to... I guess this gives us the... Do we investigate or keep moving?
Come on, I can play! I can fix...
sorry. I've added regen combos to my abilities here. Okay, so I'm limited in how I can use these. I wasn't expecting to get like a battle music. That was cool. Still left with the question of, is this actually going to get me to where I wanted to go?
told you! He died twice!
This is headache time. Mama been sleeping with a Libra? Has Johnny Green Teeth been crying your name out in the dark? I couldn't care less, because my life is worse than yours. But drop by my place, Leaking Brain, because misery loves company. Hey man, this is headache time.
So it won't let me past any of that. So I really want to get up there. Because they told me to go up there. What I don't understand is if I'm not supposed to go up there yet. Collect 5 SAT patches to gain an extra health gauge. Guess the SATs are good for something. Flip over. Wall jump. Up, down. I appreciate they just call it chunk. Just an extra health chunk. Not like... There's enough of fancy words going on in this game. Oh, hey, down there, that looks interesting. It's like, yes. Yes, it does. That was where I came from.
I couldn't care less.
He told you! He died twice! He died twice!
Drop by my place, Leaking Brain. Misery loves company. Hey man, this is headache time.
He died twice. I'm sure that's going to be important later. I think I made this harder for myself than I needed to last time. Safety helmets must be worn at all times. You have reached a new PMP threshold and can now unlock Prussians. Let's go to the combo lab. Nilin gains PMP as she fights. Procedural mastering points are used to unlock forgotten Prussians. Nilin has enough PMP to unlock a new Prussian. Think about how you can use this new Prussian to create longer and better combos. Do I get to see the move? No. Okay, so that's like a grab throw. Okay, so I only get... We don't actually get a choice right now. We get a choice later, but not right now. I mean, I guess I do. My brain keeps thinking that I should be looking for alternate routes rather than...
Get off of me!
Me? Run! Run! Punish! Give me your face! Your face! I've lost face! Bad child! I lied! The flies are eating me!
The flies are eating me. I don't know why that one struck me as...
pain.
You got the wrong girl.
He died twice. Give me your free shot. Wiggling. Tied. Punch! Who's danger?
The Leapers are attacking citizens.
Leapers were citizens.
All right. I'll believe you.
Come on, move it. Tommy's waiting for you at the leaking brain.
Where the Leapers are citizens? I mean, it's not lost to me that I leap around a lot to dodge the Leapers. So Leapers are like my friends.
They have become productive servants of society. The Reconversion Project by Memorize. Humane responses to barbaric perils. Citizens of Neo-Paris, the Leaper threat has been addressed. Thanks to the Reconversion Project, they now live to serve you faithfully. From sanitation to Saber Force, they have become productive servants of society. The Reconversion Project by Memorize. Humane responses to barbaric perils. Citizens of Neo-Paris, the Leaper threat has been addressed. Thanks to the Reconversion Project, they now live to serve you faithfully. From sanitation to Saber Force, they have become productive servants of society. The Reconversion Project by Memorize. Humane responses to barbaric perils.
This is feeling a little too on point right now. That, the way we're taking members of an injured workforce and turning them into the task workers. Sure, it'll never happen.
Citizens of Neo-Paris, the Leaper threat has been addressed. Thanks to the reconversion project, they now live to serve you faithfully.
This is actually how you get around Paris. This is the old transit system. Right, Siebert, why do I keep doing this to myself? Like, finding the perfect matching dystopian environment for the year. I suppose I could start marketing that as a design, like, kind of like the Animal Crossing, like designing the perfect,
Cross the floating
room or
market
home.
to that warehouse. It's a shortcut to Tommy's bar.
Shortcut? Yeah, let's matching you to your idyllic dystopian universe. Let's not even think about that I'm talking about marketing dystopian universes. It's got good core there.
They'll let anyone into this district. I don't speak to strangers.
As good as fresh. Let's trade with a smile. What was the first one called?
Leave me alone.
Bits and fish. Nothing sells confidence in your food product. I don't know. I was about to disparage bits and fish, but given my other choices,
I don't think that this is the story you're looking for.
all you can eat, no questions asked, no answers given. Hey, look, TARDIS stores.
Try somewhere else.
You think you've got the budget?
Now that outfit is totally out of style.
Okay, now I believe I'm in Paris. Crate, canned goods, pillars.
I guess manners aren't the fashion anymore.
You're cute, but I'm busy.
Oh, the finest in goo.
What you brush your hair with? A grenade? I think I'd rather meet your sister.
Can I just punch him?
Get yourself a job. Elsewhere.
I want to talk to people. Why don't you let me talk to people?
not interested.
Steve didn't give me that bonus.
Stop bragging, man. Every time I see you, you're complaining about something. You're lucky to have that.
I'm no memory hunter. I've never done anything.
Did you get the vacations?
Okay, yes, I got.
And you got.
Edge, the founder of errorism. Hits 913,659. Shared October 7th, 2083. I remembered 123,784. I had forgotten 789,875. Initially considered merely another radical agitator, the mysterious Edge quickly became the leader of the most dangerous criminal organization in the Sensen era. His credo, to use the technology he denounced to expose its lethal dangers. He remains the only errorist still at large after the dismantling of his movement. Founder and leader of the errorists, Edge is the most mysterious and media-savvy celebrity in Nido-Paris. The Saber Force has pursued him relentlessly for years, yet he eludes capture and continues to broadcast public messages to justify his actions. Edge continues to incite popular hatred for what he calls criminal amnesia, even though his fellow members have been arrested and his organization has been dismantled. Many theories abound regarding the true identity of the errorist leader. It is widely believed he's a climate refugee operating from Mobile HQ outside the Merfatique. If anyone knows how that's actually supposed to be pronounced, let me know. This accounts for why he's the only member to avoid the wave of arrests ordered against his movement. Since its formation in 2068, the movement has mainly carried out data theft, piracy, and material sabotage for propaganda purposes. Edge and his agents were blamed for the death of Captain Frank Forlan, the Saber Force commander who died under suspicious circumstances. Forlan's death prompted the hunt and arrest of all errorist members. Only Edge, the founder, has evaded the dragnet that called an abrupt halt to the organization's activities. That was the thing that we saw in the trailer opening. That was the person whose memories were hacked. Get a weird feeling we're gonna find out that
I got the card too, but that's not
Edge invented this stuff.
Another time, perhaps.
I've never done anything.
Sorry, I'm waiting for someone.
For a second I thought that said emo swap. But back to on the conversation we had before. What are the differences between memories and emotions?
I'm not gonna turn you in, but I'm not letting you past.
I feel like that's a character from another game.
Take some advice. Change that fancy costume. She's
Do I drop it down?
What was that thing?
That's a good sign, sister. With time, other memories will come back.
Oh, I guess I lost my chance there. Should have dropped down. Oh well.
You're almost there. Follow Tommy's flying drones to his bar.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh well. Maybe I can go back and get that later, or maybe I'll just forget about it.
You're almost there. Follow Tommy's flying drones to his bar.
Oh, nice. The government bounty hunter on this side, and on the other side, the terrorist.
Give me a memory, man. Anything will do. Just need a fix. My last one. And I'll stop.
Your memory's unraveling. It's loosening a secondhand cyber orgasm. You're 2 steps away from fragmentation.
Anything, man. I just want to remember something happy.
Hey look, nature is healing.
Nice shortcut, Edge.
Thought that didn't look safe. I just thought I wasn't going to make the jump. I mean, you've got to be able to, like, jump from those things, right? Like, what video game has those where you don't? Huh. Is this just timing? Not how I thought that was going to work. I honestly thought it was going to go away by the time I landed there. So making that harder on myself than it needed to be? Yeah. I was thinking the sound of it was an important cue.
Don't stop, Nilin! Stop! Well, no going back.
I really appreciate that contrast of like the swelling, majestic music for the leaky brain. Well, actually, it's the cathedral, or is it the leaky brain? Yeah.
Finally. The leaking brain.
Leaking, sorry, not leaky. Look up, not a terrorist here. No terrorist currently here. Terrorist.
Bob, shut up!
They really need this screen. I mean, I saw that in the cutscene. By the way, I do want to take a moment to appreciate the use of errorist opposed to terrorist. One, like, fitting in with the whole thematicness of it, too. But also, no, they're not people who create terror. They're errors in the system that need to be corrected. It's not something they do, they're just mistakes that need to be adjusted. You know, I'm actually going to take a short break here, just to stretch a little bit. I just realized what time it was, so back in a few.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob. Bob, shut up! Quit yabbering, Bob.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny's always there.
Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Bob, shut up!
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
Bob, shut up!
Johnny wants my heart.
Quit yabbering, Bob.
Johnny wants my heart for Christmas.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny wants my heart for Christmas.
Bob, shut up!
Johnny wants my heart.
Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny wants my heart.
Bob, shut up!
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Quit yabbering, Bob.
Johnny wants my heart for Christmas.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Laughing in the dark.
Bob, shut up!
Johnny wants my heart.
Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkies.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
Bob, shut up! Quit yabbering, Bob.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny wants my heart.
Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob. Bob, shut up!
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob. Bob, shut up! Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkies.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny wants my art for Christmas.
Bob, shut up! Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny wants my art for Christmas.
Stupid mem junkies.
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny wants my art.
Bob, shut up!
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkies. Go cry someplace else, Bob. Bob, shut up!
Someone gave Johnny my name.
Quit yabbering, Bob. I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
Stupid mem junkies.
Someone gave Johnny.
Go cry someplace else, Bob. Bob, shut up!
Johnny wants my heart.
Quit yabbering, Bob.
Johnny's always there, laughing in the dark.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie.
Johnny wants my heart.
Oh, so that's actually going to be it for tonight, and we're going to throw a raid over here to Unmade Gaming, and thanks for coming by, and don't know when next time. We'll see what happens.